Good afternoon and welcome to Live Highline, the Magic City on YouTube's Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Saturday afternoon performance, the time that Jai-Alai should be played, 4 p.m., and then we'll be back to do it all over again at 8 p.m. We have 9 games for you beginning at 4 p.m. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers Win, Play, Show, Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. For those of you who are new to Jai-Alai or new to parimutuel wagering, we will explain these terms ad nauseum throughout today's performance. Not really ad nauseum, but we'll make sure you know what's going on. Okay. We also have a pick 3 wager in Game 4, the high-paying High 5 jackpot with its $2,000 minimum guarantee that begins in Game 3, and the mighty Ocho, a pick 8 that begins in Game 1. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com. or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. What we have in store for you, ladies and gentlemen, is a scratch and an adjustment is what we have. Wow, that sounded...
that was pretty good.
That sounded funny, though. Now that I thought about a scratch and adjustment, yeah, that's a guy saying I have to scratch and adjust, so that sounds inappropriate.
It's the evening, early part of the evening.
So, Legend is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today, and Ron is scratched. So, how that affects the performances like this. We had we had 2 doubles games in the store for you. We still do, games 5 and 7. They were going to be nice, full 8 post-position games. However, that has since changed. So, this will be a complete rundown of the scratch of Ron and Legend as they affect today's performance in its entirety. Game 1, post 7, scratch Legend, replace Legend with Ben. Game 1, post 7, scratch Legend, replace Legend with Ben. Game 2, post 8, scratch Legend, replace Legend with Ben. Game 2, post 8, scratch Legend, replace Legend with Ben. Game 3, post 4, scratch Legend, replace Legend with El Barba. Game 3, post 4, scratch Legend, replace Legend with El Barba. Game 4, post 1, scratch Legend, replace Legend with Bueno. Game 4, post 1, scratch Legend, replace Legend with Bueno. Now we get to Game 5, the first of our 2 doubles games today. You're scratching the post position of Legend and Kubala. You're moving the other teams up by 1 post position. The 8 post is scratched for Game 5. The same thing will happen in Game 7. Then Ron is going to be scratched in Game 5. So 2 things going on in our 5th game. So the 5th game is now as follows. Game 5, post 1, Jed and Ben. Game 5, post 2, Diaz Bragley. Game 5, post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5, post 4, Freddie Cada. Game 5, post 5, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5, post 6, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5, post 7 is now Juice and Kubala. Once again, Game 5, post 1, Jed and Ben. Game 5, post 2, Diaz Bragley. Game 5, post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5, post 4, Fred Ikeda. Game 5, post 5, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5, post 6, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5, post 7 is now Juice and Kubala. There are no scratches in Game 6. Now let's take a look at Game 7, our second doubles game in today's performance. Game 7, post 1 is now Juice and Kubala. Game 7, post 1 is now Juice and Kubala. Game 7, post 2, Fred Ikeda. Game 7, post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 7, post 4, Lamonte Douglas. Game 7, post 5, Diaz Bragley. Game 7, post 6, Anderluck El Barba. Game 7, post 7, Jedin Ben. The 8 post has been scratched entirely from Game 7. So the 8 post is scratched entirely from Game 7 and 5. So for those of you with pick 3 wagers and high 5 wagers, and of course, if you're betting the Mighty Ocho, note that do not include the 8 in your wagers in Games 5 and 7. We will, of course, repeat those scratches before each game and just before the high 5. So with all that in mind, we welcome you to this Saturday afternoon of Live Highline in the Magic City. We're very glad that you're joining us today. Hope you've had a good day so far. Raining outside here in Miami, and it's that hot rain. So it's like, it was like 93 before it started raining. So then it rains, and for the first 10 minutes, it's just steam, and it's just miserable. But fortunately, Scott keeps the AC at beef tenderloin temperature here. So we are.
It's a Rocky training temp. Yeah.
Exactly. So we're nice and cool here in Magic City.
And you guys should be in store for a pretty good performance today. Recap of how the week has gone here. 2 guys tied for that golden cesta, going to the player with the most singles wins each week here. You got Douglas, a familiar face. He's got 5 wins. And then Ikeda. In Ron's absence, he's played very well in those later games. Picked up 5 wins. You got Jed in there. He's lurking in the background. He's got 4 wins. And another guy 4 wins. How about Diaz? First week back here, really seems that everything's clicked for him. He's added a couple in the win column, and obviously very good to see there. And now with just 3 minutes to go until we get into game number 1, as we do before the first game of all of our performances, here's a video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance, and that is Spectacular 7 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And game number 1 is now just 2 minutes away. Another reminder of the scratch in that first game. Legend is scratched in all of his appearances in this performance there, but in game number 1, scratch Legend, replace him with Ben. Game 1, post 7, scratch Legend, and replace him with Ben.
How's your day been so far?
Had a good day. You know, I like these. Well, best part of the later start is had a little brunch. Don't know, did you eat anything before you get in here, Stu? Had some brunch. I had a brunch burger. It's got a fried, full fried egg on top of it. So it makes it particularly interesting. And then now Stu's going to leave me to be. We started that conversation. He's got to answer the phone, so kind of in an awkward spot. But we're going to move through it. Game 1 coming up here in a couple of seconds.
Which one is
Sorry about that. We were chatting so enjoyably
Yeah.
about your brunch burger with an egg, I believe you said on it, and then someone started yelling at me, and I had to go. They weren't
What's
really
good?
yelling.
No one's yelling. No one's
phone
yelling.
rang.
Did you do anything before you came in? Just
Slept.
It was good. Yeah.
Slept until I didn't sleep. My day's the same thing every day. I wake up, grab a Coke, watch the news, come in.
Okay. I just hear Diane in the headset. No good.
Check
He said,
shake.
yeah, the
The Coke.
no,
no
the
good.
the Coke.
I've
yeah,
heard that
obviously.
before. And we're experiencing, in addition to our scratches, guess what? We just got a call from the Teleview folks. Sorry, I'll always call them Teleview.
Yeah.
It's something sound and design or something like that. I don't know. It's a great company. They've been around forever. We're experiencing a little technical difficulty with our video, so we're going to hold the beginning of the first game for just a moment until they can get it resolved. Oh, TVs went blank. They
How about
came
that?
back up. That's on our end. That's what we're seeing. That's not necessarily what you're saying. We're sure.
And now we got a chance to look at these pools. Don't really get a chance to see the win odds sometimes, and we always indicate when the win prices are particularly high, and then we see people in the chat say there was 50 cents bet into the whole pool. But You see them up there. Look at those quinella pools up over $150. Exacta up over $150. The trifecta up over $1,300.
Well, we're describing it because our fans, especially those viewing on YouTube, have a wonderful view of the player's cage. And we're going to give you a rundown of the scratches. Legend is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Then in Game 5 and 7. It's only posts 1 through 7. With Ron being scratched in Games 5 and 7, Kubala going in for Ron. We will repeat those just before the games begin. And apparently we're fixed. We're ready to go with game number 1. Half of us were fixed. One half the equation is fixed. Aha! The plot thickens. One half the equation is fixed. Oh, and Diaz doesn't look happy.
Icing the server.
I know.
Diaz
Diaz
if he
doesn't look
underserves
happy.
or overserves, you should get a refund. Yeah.
And I'll keep my finger up here. It's the right finger too. Not the inappropriate
I was
finger.
gonna say. Yeah,
No, you wouldn't want to do
careful.
that to Diaz. Diaz comes in a small package, but he's a tough guy. That's a tough guy right there. Take a punch, can give a punch, and an insult too.
Oh yeah.
And once again, experiencing technical difficulties with our video, so that is the reason why we are holding the beginning of Game 1. Reminder to scratch that Legend and Ron are scratched in all their scheduled appearances today. Both Legend and Ron are scratched in all their scheduled appearances today. Game 5, you can only bet posts 1 through 7. The 8 post is scratched. Same thing for Game 7. Game 7, you can bet posts 1 through 7. The 8 is scratched in game number 7, and Kubala will be going in for Ron. And then we'll give you a detailed rundown of those scratches just before we begin the game. So I think it's a piece of East German surplus equipment.
I was gonna say, where are you going with this? Okay, I'm with you now.
You with me now?
Yeah. Okay.
What does East Germany possibly have? What does
like,
East Germany, which no
where are we
longer
going?
exists, have
Where are we
anything to do with
going?
what I'm saying? East Germany, that's actually, I can't take credit for that. My former boss used to use that. Parimutuel facilities didn't always have the state-of-the-art equipment that we now have.
Sure.
And so a lot of times we wound up with East German surplus equipment. And with that, we're ready to begin game number 1. A spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Diaz serves, Fred receives. There's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Fred. Forehand rebote by Diaz. Here's Fred at the 10 line. Diaz moves up, catches it in the air. There's the 2-all. That lands in and scores. Point 1. Diaz first up on the board in our first game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Tennessee. That is an underserve. Ball's got to land between the 4 and 7 on the serve. That fell short of the 4. Point goes to the 3. 3 serves to the green shirt at post 4. Receiving is Lamonte. Rebote's up. Played from the left side of Tennessee nicely. Here's Lamonte at the 9 line. Good catch by Tennessee. He gets that backhand off in time, puts it in the middle of the court. Lamonte with the catch. Backhand by Tennessee. Scoop missed. Point 3. Tennessee's on the board with 2 points. He's now serving to the black shirt at post 5. In this matchup, we have Tennessee serving to El Barba. Nice backhand by El Barba. Rebote forehand by Tennessee. El Barba moves up, catches it in the air. Another nice backhand follows. Catch by El Barba on the forehand. Scoop attempt tipped, 0.5. Our next matchup has El Barba serving to the yellow shirt at post 6, which is worn by Jedin. Jedin opens up on the forehand. Picada, the big bounce, to the inside. Will score. 0.6. Now receiving in the pink shirt at post 7, substituting for the scratched legend is Ben. Ben from the left side. Chula scores. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, this is Juice. Strong forehand throw by Juice. Rebote left side by Ben. Juice from the forehand at the 9 line. Another hard throw to the inside. Ben sets. Ben makes the rebote. Midcourt placement, caught by Juice. Juice, soft touch, not soft enough. Ben's got it at the 7 line. Wow, he's going to try to catch that between his legs. That's bold. Dangerous, but bold. 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Fred. Fred with a strong backhand. Rebote's coming out to the 5 line. 2-all Rebote for the big bounce. That's going to score for Ben. 0.7. Ben has 4 points. He serves the returning 1 post in the red shirt. This is Diaz. Hard throw to the inside, caught by Ben. Diaz, foot on the wall, makes a good catch, juggling. Ball bobbled in the cesta. Point goes to the 7. Straight points to a possible game point here for post 7, Ben. Trying to stop him, the green at post 4, Lamonte. Catch by Ben. Ball tipped. That is point and a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen, for the pink shirt of post 7, Ben.
And Ben here doing a tribute commemorating the death of actor and star of the film Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, who passed away last night. Ben picking up his first win of the week there. Nicely done, Ben.
And a perfect game.
Perfect game.
3 places, 5, 6, and 1 will play off for third place. Placement to the inside. El Barba's got it. Nice backhand. Caught in the air by Jedin. Rebote left side by El Barba to pass. That's nicely thrown by El Barba. 2-all.
Awesome.
Thrown by Jedin to score. A well-played shot, 0.6. Possible show point for Jedin in post 6. Trying to stop him, post 1, Diaz. That's an overserve, 0.1. This is show point, 1 serve 6. Good catch by Jedden. He holds on to it. There's the backhand. Caught by Diaz. And a beautiful 2-all by Diaz to score. Point and a third place finish for post 1, Diaz. Unofficial order finish 7-3-1. Results from game number 1 are official. Coming in first, post 7, Ben. He was substituting for Legend. Taking second, post 3, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 1, Diaz.
Dennis. Not
I was thinking about El Barba. That's his actual name. And yes, so 7-3-1. Diaz came in third. And we'll have your prices up here in just a moment. It's off day today.
We're getting warmed up too. No, we're just getting warmed up. It's game
Look,
one.
if we're not warmed up by 4 o'clock, the $2 quinella, that's first and second in any order. That's 3-7 or 7-3, $24.60. Trifecta, 7-3-1, first, second, and third place finishing, $132.60. $2 on 7 to win, returns $15.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 2. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. This is a reminder that Legend and Ron have been scratched in all their scheduled appearances today. So Game 2, Post 8, scratch Legend, replace Legend with Ben. Game 2, Post 8, scratch Legend, replace Legend with Ben. Post time for Game number 2 is now just 6 minutes away.
What I'm hoping to accomplish in the 2020 season is to come in top 3 again, both in singles and in doubles. My game plan going into 2020 season is to be as meticulous as possible. I have to find a way to find little subtle things about each and every person on the roster that I can exploit to my advantage. And I can say that because they have to do the same thing. I feel like I got the ability to do it. I've definitely put in the work. Unfortunately, that doesn't always mean success, but that's what I'm going to strive for. So that is the goal, and I think that's everybody's goal because everybody wants to, get in the bonus money. And it is kind of like something to hang your hat on, to be able to say that, hey, I was able to be, a top 3 in singles or a top 3 in doubles. So that's definitely something that I strive for.
And that was Ben there. Surprisingly, only his first win of the week, and he's been playing much better than, the stat sheet indicates. The results would show. Yeah. We talk about that all the time, but particularly with him and Jedden too, you're starting to see now them do more shots and develop certain parts of their game and try and get out there, and that's just really special to see.
It's a pretty thing to watch. It's knowing what to do, being able to do it is developing into year 3. Diaz too. So we saw Jedden score.
Right.
And he scored on El Bar with a beautiful 2-all, and then Diaz broke out the 2-all from the left side. So the
great game 1.
Yeah, very nice to see.
And so we had a decent amount of people there tuned in, and wasn't the usual comments we got here in Game 1. So I think everyone's satisfied Game 1 here. Hopefully
usual
we
comments
get it back.
From me or the crowd?
Not you. Maybe Paul.
No,
we've kept it now.
Look, I never
keeps it clean.
When they play well, I never complain. I don't.
Now that was
some on the roster might agree with that because we may have a different version of what playing well is. But no, that first game was very well played.
Yeah, good shots, no simple mistakes there, and now a couple minutes away from game number 2, and to get you set up to that second game for those new fans that may be joining us for the first time, got a video that will explain here in simpler terms how the sport of Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And game number 3. Game number 2, now 3 minutes away. A lot of numbers up on that board. See, both of us off to a shaky start here still. Game 2, now 3 minutes away. Reminder of the scratch there for Game 2. Post 8, you're going to scratch Legend, replace him with Ben. Game 2, Post 8, scratch Legend and replace him with Ben. We'll take a look here in the stats. That was Ben's first win. Legend didn't find the win column in his 8 games yesterday, a place in his show for him, but looks like perhaps he may be done for the week. Certainly scratched from these performances here today. And Juice, only other guy that hasn't gotten a win. Outside of that, everyone else has found the win column at least one time. So Juice, a couple more opportunities here. He's got Game 2, Game 3. He's got Game 4 as well. Maybe shake up some things in the high five. Again, couple mandatory, specialty jackpot payouts coming up here. And that'll be tomorrow with both the Mighty Ocho and the high five.
The end of a meet brings with it the force out of all jackpots.
And so how
it's like blowing out the attic.
Everything's got to go.
Everything must go.
So we can't carry over. Magic City can't carry over any money into the next meet. So everything in the carryover for the Ocho, I think it's right around 1,800 now, plus whatever is bet into it. If someone hits it before the performance tomorrow, I guess they'll get that 2,000. But if it doesn't get hit before tomorrow, then it'll be a pretty significant pool. And the deal is you don't have to get all 8 numbers. Consolations pay out everything in the carryover and whatever is bet into it, and that is the same for that high five. So if the high five can carry over, there may be decent payouts for that as well. But the Ocho, the time it paid out, I think it was 6 of 8 numbers, paid out over $2,000 at the end of the first meet here. So, and that was the date certainly got the most play. So a day to do it, definitely tomorrow.
And then when it comes back, and yes, the Mighty Ocho will be coming back, we'll come back with a $3,000 guarantee. 3 is playing a big role for those of you who do that whole numerology thing. I don't know what 3 means. No clue. I don't. But I've heard of it. And a second pick 3. We're going to have an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. Late pick 3 will be games 7, 8, and 9. That will all begin on Wednesday. Jackpots will be all refreshed.
Yeah.
New guarantees. But for now, let's begin game 2. It's a spectacular 7th singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is El Barba. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Juice. El Barba serves. We begin game 2. Ball missed by Juice on the forehand, point 1. El Barba first up on the board in our second game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has El Barba serving to Fred. El Barba takes it in the air. There's the backhand. Fred from the forehand. Point 3. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4. Here's number 30, Diaz. Diaz from the forehand. Rebote forehand by Fred. Clears the overhead screen. That's going to be a tough rebote. Point 3. Fred's on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, he serves to the black shirt of post 5, Tennessee. 2-all by Fred. Lands out. Point 5. Our next matchup has Tennessee serving to the yellow shirt of post 6, Lamonte. Rebote forehand by Tennessee. Up, up, and away. I missed the front wall. Point 6. Now receiving, pink shirt of post 7, number 22, Bueno. Catch by Lamonte. Here's Bueno from the 10 line. Lamonte, tip ball, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Ben. Ben substitutes for the scratched legend. Strong backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Scoop by Ben. Hard throw from the forehand, scooped up by Bueno. He goes deep. Rebote left side by Ben. Here's Bueno midcourt. Ben, great positioning, picks it up on the forehand. Hard to the inside. This one's going to score, point 8. Ben gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are now double through the end of the game. Here's post 2, first to return in our second round, Juice. Ben makes that rebote, cleared the overhead screen, big bounce. Juice all the way to the back wall to make the catch. Hard throw from the forehand. Ben makes the catch at the 11 line. Juice with the catch. There's a real hard throw by Juice and a great pickup by Ben on the forehand. Juice. A legal change of motion, holding, combination of the two. There are a few things going on there. Point goes to the 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Serving to post 1. Returning is El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Catch by Ben. Powerful throw by Ben. Good catch by El Barba. Nice backhand by El Barba. Rebote forehand at the side wall. Middle of the court. Here's El Barba from the 8 line. Ben, good catch on the right side. Ben, catch on the left side. Ball tipped, point 8. Straight points to a possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8. Ben, trying to stop him is Diaz. Rebote left side by Diaz. He's up. Ben makes the catch. Hard throw by Ben to score. That is point and a second perfect game for Ben in the purple shirt of post 8. 8 wins it 3 places. 5, 6, 7, and 1 will now pair off and play off for third place. 5 first serves, 2, 6. Lamonte from the left side. Nice backhand by Lamonte. Rebote by Tennessee. Lamonte moves up, took his eye off the ball, missed it. 0.5. 7 now serves to 1. The winner of this point meets 5 in the continuing playoff for third place. 7 serves to 1. Powerful, powerful backhand. Missed. 0.7. Five serves to 7. This is playoff for third place. Good catch by Tennessee. Hard throw. Caught in the air by Bueno. Bueno back to the inside. Tennessee's there. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. Rebote left side by Bueno, just above the pad to the inside. Tennessee dropped it. Point and show to post 7, Bueno. Unofficial order finish, 8-3-7. Your prices will be up in just a moment. Results are official from Game 2. Coming in first, post 8, Ben with his second perfect game in a row. Taking second, post 3, Fred. Coming in third, post 7, Bueno. 8-3-7 is the official order finish for Game 2, and there are your prices. The $2 Quinella, 3-8. That's $56.40. The trifecta, 8-3-7, $372.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. More importantly than just game 3, it is the beginning of the high five with a $2,000 guarantee, minimum guarantee. High five is a pick 5 wager. It's a reminder that Legend is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That affects game 3, actually, and game 4 and game 5. Game 3, post 4, scratch Legend, replace Legend with El Barba. Game 3, post 4, scratch Legend, replace Legend with El Barba. For those of you placing high five wagers, the scratches are as follows. Game 3, post 4, which is up next. Scratch Legend, replace Legend with El Barba. Game 3, post 4. Scratch Legend, replace Legend with El Barba. Let's go to Game 4, post 1. Scratch Legend, replace Legend with Bueno. Game 4, post 1. Scratch Legend, replace Legend with Bueno. Now in Game 5, we've scratched Kubala and Legend as a team and moved each one of the following post positions up. So for Game 5, this is the following layout. Game 5, post 1, Jedin and Ben. Game 5, post 2, Diaz and Bragley. Game 5, post 3, Bueno and Tennessee. Game 5, post 4, Fred and Ikeda. Game 5, post 5, Anderluck and El Barba. Game 5, post 6, Lamonte and Douglas. Game 5, post 7 is now Juice and Kubala. Kubala substituting for Ron, who is scratched. The 8 post has been eliminated from Game 5. There are no scratches in Game 6. Game 7, which concludes the high five jackpot. Game 7, post 1 is now Juice and Kubala. Once again, Game 7, post 1 is now Juice and Kubala. Game 7, post 2, Fred Ikeda. Game 7, post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 7, post 4, Lamonte Douglas. Game 7, post 5, Diaz Bragley. Game 7, post 6, Anderluck El Barba. Game 7, post 7, Jedin and Ben. The 8 post has been scratched from game number 7. So that's the rundown of the remainder of the games involved in the high five for those of you placing high five wagers. But up next is game 3. Don't forget about that scratch. Game 3, post 4, scratch Legend, replace Legend with El Barba. Post time for our third game, which provides the first number for the high five. Now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
And it is your last chance to get those bets in for the high five. $2,000 guaranteed in that jackpot. There was a little over $500 in the carryover after our second performance yesterday. So you pick the winners of games 3 through 7. You got to be the only winning ticket. And you got to get all 5 numbers right, of course, to get whatever's in that jackpot, which, depending on if that high five can get up there, may be over $2,000, but it'll probably be a $2,000 for this performance. And, of course, it is just $1 per combination, and you can bet as many combinations as you like.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai. They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And, folks, that was a trailer there for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle, about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. If you would like to watch that for yourself, you can head over to MagicCityCasino.com. Under the Highlight tab, it's the first button there. You can click on it. It says Magic City Hustle. They'll take you directly to the website, or you can type it in directly into your browser, MagicCityHustle.com. Either way you do it, it'll take you to the same main page where you can make a purchase of that film for $5 and then enjoy it from there as many times as you like.
And we have 4 minutes to go to begin Game 3. For those of you placing high five wagers, let's do a rundown of those scratches and changes. Just make sure you got them in. Game 3, Post 4, which is up next. Game 3, Post 4, Scratch Legend, replace Legend with El Barba. Then in Game 4, Post 1, Scratch Legend, replace Legend with Bueno. Looking ahead to Game 5, this is the rundown for Game 5. Game 5, Post 1, Jedden and Ben. Game 5, Post 2, Diaz Bragley. Game 5, Post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5, Post 4, Fred Nikeda. Game 5, Post 5, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5, Post 6, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5, Post 7 is now Juice and Kubala. The 8 post has been scratched from Game 5. There are no scratches in Game 6. Finally, Game 7, last number for the high five. Game 7, Post 1 is now Juice and Kubala. Game 7, Post 2, Fred Ikeda. Game 7, Post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 7, Post 4, Lamonte Douglas. Game 7, Post 5, Diaz Bragley. Game 7, Post 6, Anderluck El Barba. Game 7, Post 7, Jedden and Ben. The 8 post has been scratched entirely from game number 7. That's the rundown of all the games that are involved in the high five, as well as the pick 3. Game 3 up next. We're now just 2 minutes away from the beginning of Game 3. Reminder to scratch Game 3, Post 4. Scratch Legend, replace Legend with El Barba.
I think this Game 3 here, Stu, good opportunity for Bradley in particular. He's been playing in some of those later games. It's tough with, you got Douglas, the way Ikeda's been playing this week. Anderluck's turned it up a notch. Kubala, always solid there. So,
Are you prognosticating? We talked about this, didn't we?
No prognostication. I'm just saying he's got Post 1, and I think in these earlier games, he can, game's a little slower. It's a little more calm.
I'm not saying I disagree.
Doesn't tense up as much. No, I'm just giving a little analysis as to why I think he may be a good pick. And I think that's reflective in the win odds.
Braggley in post 1, I don't think that there's any question about it. That is an absolute safe observation.
Yes.
I won't say safe bet. No such thing as a safe bet.
No such thing. I mean, we've seen Douglas in the 1 or 2, and you think that he's going to come in the money every game he plays in.
And he gets no points. Welcome to Highlight.
Yeah.
Welcome to Highlight.
Right.
1 minute to go till we begin game number 3. Game 3 now a minute away. Final reminder, the scratch. Game 3, post 4, scratch legend. Replace legend with El Barba. Tennessee, you're going to have to check the stats on this, but I'm not mistaken. I think Tennessee's playing every game today.
You can do this quickly. He is.
We're ready to begin. Game number 3, a spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Braggley. Our first matchup has Braggley serving to the blue of post 2, worn by number 10, Juice. There's the serve. We begin. It's a powerful throw by Juice. Braggley sets up for the rebote. Juice comes out swinging. Cat's a carambola, actually. Braggley got to it. Juice ducked. Juice was there, but not right there. Well played by Juice and Braggley. First point of the third game goes to the 1. 1 first up on our board in game 3. Here's the white shirt of post 3. Fred receives. Fred holds on to it, pulling it from the side wall. Braggley sets the rebote at the 8 line. That got away from him. Overhead screen, point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4. Substituting for the scratched legend is number 77, El Barba. Excellent catch by El Barba. Nice backhand. Tipped by Fred, point 4. In our next matchup, El Barba will serve to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Lamonte. Ball crossing the sidewall at the 10 line and scoring off the serve by El Barba, point 4. El Barba's got 2 points. In our next matchup, he will serve to the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Tennessee. Strong backhand to the outside by Tennessee. El Barba on the rebote, back to the inside. Point 4. El Barba on the board with 3 points. He now serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Diaz. Diaz from the left side. Good catch. Almost made. Ball tipped at the 9 line, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Jedin. Jedin from the left side, low and hard, picked up on the forehand of Diaz. Diaz getting that forehand back to the 9 line. Scoop. Missed. Point 8. Jedden gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Juice in the blue of post 2. Robote left side by Jedden to the inside. Straight up the wall to score. Beautifully thrown. Point 8. That gives Jedden 3 points. He serves the returning 1 post, Bragley. Hard backhand by Bragley. Jedden midcourt on the left side. Gets it over Bragley's head, throwing the backhand. Robote save. Here's Jedden at the 8 line. That went literally off the tip of Bragley's cesta. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point here for post 8, Jedden. On the court trying to stop him in the white shirt of post 3, Fred. That ball came off the side wall. That's a Magic City bounce. Came in on him. Well played. 5 straight points for Jedden. Fred gets the point. Play continues in our third game. Fred on the board with 3 points. In this matchup, he serves the black shirt at post 5, Lamonte. Lamonte from the 11 line. Fred, forehand Robote, midcourt. Catch by Lamonte. Back to the inside he goes. Ball tipped, point 5. Lamonte has 2 points. He now serves the returning 6 post in the yellow shirt, Tennessee. Big backhand by Tennessee. Robote got away from him. Up, and away. And the ball is gone. Literally out of here. Ball's had enough. Point 6. Ball said, I'm not doing this anymore. Just left. Here's the green shirt at post 4. Tennessee now serves to El Barba. Excellent catch by El Barba. Low backhand. Caught on the forehand of Tennessee. Tennessee goes deep. Point 6. 6 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7, Diaz. Strong backhand by Diaz. Tennessee makes the catch midcourt. Diaz takes the ball in the air. Another nice backhand. Ball tipped. Point 7. Diaz on the board with 3 points, serving to the blue of post 2, Juice. Juice from the forehand. Scoop by Diaz. Sidearm carom by Diaz. Juice on the run, made the catch. Carambola stopped, but not held on to by Diaz. Point 2. Juice with 2 points serves the returning 1 post, Bragley. Powerful forehand throw by Bragley. Robote not coming out. Point 1. Bragley has 3 points. Returning with possible game point, though, is the purple shirt at post 8, Jedden. Nice forehand throw by Jedden. Good catch by Bragley. Ball tipped, point 1. Possible game point here for the red shirt at post 1, Bragley. Trying to stop him, and the white shirt at post 3 is Fred. Fred with a tip ball, point and game to the red shirt of post 1, Bragley. 1 wins it, 8 places, 6 shows. No playoff, 1-8-6. Unofficial order finish for game 3.
Well, they say in golf there are no pictures on the scorecard. I just said Bradley was going to win. Didn't say it was going to be in the 3rd round off of how that was going to go.
You're not seriously going to. No, you are. You are. You're going there with this, right?
No.
You're about to say my prognostication was accurate, and I knew he was going to win. Period. Whether it was the 2nd time up, the 3rd time up, or he ran it out straight.
All I said was Bradley's winning the game. Did he win the game?
You've been in the audience at Jai-Alai before. People sit in the audience. They're looking up at the tote board, which, of course, we don't have here. But, look. Okay, now I need the 2 to win 2. Then I need him to drop dead. And then I need the 3 to go 2. Then I need him to miss. And then it's like you're sitting there listening to this saying, my God. And people want to know why I've never played a bet on Jai-Alai. I never wanted to think that much.
It's oh, my God.
I just want to look at it and go, that was a beautiful 2-hole.
Yeah.
That gives us our prices for game number 3. 1-8-6 is the official order of finish. $2 Quinella, 1-8. It's 1-8 or 8-1, $14.20. Trifecta, 1-8-6, 128.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 4, post 1. Scratch Legend. Replace Legend with Bueno. Game 4, post 1. Scratch Legend. Replace Legend with a Bueno. Game 4 also begins the Pick 3. And for those of you making Pick 3 wagers, this is a reminder that we have made a change in Game 5. So Game 4 is up next, but Game 5... the rundown is the following. Game 5, post 1 is Jedden and Ben. Game 5, post 2, Diaz Bragley. Game 5, post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5, post 4, Fred Nikeda. Game 5, post 5, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5, post 6, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5, post 7, Juice and Kubala. Kubala will be substituting for Ron. The 8 post has been entirely scratched from Game 5. And if you're wondering why I keep repeating it, obviously, if we're going to move post positions and we're going to scratch a post position, you will hear it at least 3 to 4 times before we play it. Obviously, it's not something we would like to avoid it at all costs, but unfortunately we can't. So, up next, Game 4. Reminder of the scratch. Game 4, post 1. Scratch Legend, replace Legend with Bueno. Post time for Game 4 and the Pick 3, both now 5 minutes away. Good luck.
If somebody 5 years ago told me that I was going to be playing professional Jai-Alai, I'd be like, what are you talking about? The most frustrating aspect of the sport is the fact that you could probably play your ass off, and because of the component of chance in the sport, you could still lose. For me, the biggest motivator, I would say, is my son, because he comes out here, sees my games, and he looks up to me as like, oh, Daddy, my daddy plays Jai-Alai, and I just want to make sure I come out here, make sure I make him proud. Main goal for the 2020 season is just, come out on top. That's been my goal from day one, so just doing what I can to make that happen.
Outside placement from Poole. Asier goes back for the rebote, diving, and that's a 2-ball, and lands just in. That will score.
In from the 4 line. Outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a rebote save on the left side. Stopped on the forehand of Jedden. What a beautiful Robote. Jin on the run to bounce his scores. Back to the inside, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save.
Wow.
Just lobbed it up under his arm.
Man.
Robote thrown beautifully. Antelope gets out of the way. Robote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-ball. El Barba on the run.
Man, oh man.
And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic Robote thrown by Carballo. Ben, diving save, it's up, it's in, it's scored.
Wow.
That's why you never give up.
Big left side, takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. Played back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable Robote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm carom, split placement. Kubala up at the 5-line. Willow, that's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And folks, the top 10 Robotes from last season here at Magic City will take us up to the start of game number 4.
This is our 4th game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1 and substituting for Legend is Bueno. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Ben. Bueno serves, and our 4th game is now underway. Robote. Good catch by Ben on the forehand. Ball tipped, point 2. Ben first up on the board in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. This matchup has Ben serving to Baregli. Powerful forehand. Ben overran it, tried to get back to the Robote, got assessed on it, hit the overhead screen. Point 3. And our next matchup, Baregli will serve to the green shirt of post 4, Juice. Juice from the forehand at the 9 line. Throws to the outside. Bragley's there. Difficult rebote save.
Oh, wow.
Cleared the overhead screen. Wow. Bragley got it. Juice makes the catch in the air at the 9 line. Low and hard and inside, and it's going to score. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. That's exactly what Juice just did, and it scored. Point 4. That'll bring to the court the black shirt at post 5. Here's Anderluck. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. Juice makes the catch. Low backhand. Caught by Anderluck. Rebote left side by Juice. He makes the save. Anderluck with a great pickup on the left side. Beautiful catch. Anderluck on the forehand at the 9 line. Catch by Anderluck at the 9 line again. Here's the backhand. Rebote swing and a miss by Juice. Point 5. Our next matchup has Anderluck serving to the yellow shirt at post 6, Jedin. Anderluck from the forehand. Great catch. What a great effort by Anderluck to try to make that catch. Point 6. In this matchup, Jedin serves to the pink shirt of post 7 worn by El Barba. Rebote left side to the inside. El Barba steps in at the 8 line. Backhand got away from him, hit the overhead screen. Point 6. Here's the purple shirt of post 8, Tennessee. Scoop on the forehand of Jedin. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, no one got hurt. That's a good thing. Here's Jedin on the forehand from the 9 line. Tennessee missed the forehand rebote. Point 6. Six on the board with 3 points. Our first round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Bueno in the red of post 1. Rebote left side, thrown hard by Jedin. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno goes hard to the inside. Jedin came in on him. Point 1. Bueno is on the board with 2 points, serving to the blue of post 2, Ben. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Ben at the 8 line. Ben going outside. Bueno read it, stopped it, returns a carom. Thrown hard and scoring. That's where you got to be careful. Don't want to get your feet caught up in that mesh. Point goes to the 1. One on the board with 4 points, serving to post 3, Bragley. All off the tip of Bueno Cesta, point 3. Bragley has 3 points. He serves the returning 4 post. In the green shirt, we have Juice receiving. Good catch by Juice. Hard forehand cleared the overhead screen. Difficult rebote save by Bragley. Here's Juice. Juice overthrew this ball. That counts. He tapped it up to the front wall. Hard throw, low to the inside. Bragley on the run. Bragley makes a diving save. Juice had a chance at it.
Unreal.
What a well-played point by Juice and Bragley. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Bragley trying to stop him. Anderluck. Strong backhand throw by Anderluck. Rebote will score for Bragley. Point in game to the white shirt at post 3. Bragley. 3 wins it. 1 places, 6 shows. No playoff here. 3-1-6. Unofficial order finish for Game 4. Results from Game 4 now official. Coming in first, post 3, Bragley. Taking second, post 1, Bueno. Coming in third, post 6, Jedden. 3-1-6 is the official order of finish for game number 4. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. $2 Quinella, 1-3. That's 1-3 or 3-1, $19. The trifecta, 3-1-6. That's first, second, and third place finishing. 162.80. The first number for today's pick 3, the number 3. That brings us to Game 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match. We have 2 doubles games in today's performance. Fortunately hampered by some scratches specifically of Ron and Legend. So, Game 5 is as follows. Game 5, post 1, Jedden and Ben. Game 5, post 2, Diaz and Bragley. Game 5, post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 5, post 4, Fred and Ikeda. Game 5, post 5, Anderluck El Barba. Game 5, post 6, Lamonte Douglas. Game 5, post 7 is now Juice and Kubala. Kubala will substitute for Ron. The 8 post has been scratched entirely from Game 5. There is no wagering on post 8 in our 5th game. Game 5 provides the second number for the pick 3. Post time for the adjusted game number 5 is now 6 minutes away.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Jai-Alai.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a Jai-Alai glove in the other one. That'd be great.
Have you ever played Jai-Alai?
Actually lacrosse, but it's Jai-Alai for white people.
I'm Jai-Alai Channel. This is Steve O. This is Jai-Alai.
Jai-Alai is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing. It's more complicated than that. And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. And the ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball.
Oh, good God.
Now 5 minutes away from the start of game number 5. We've ran through the rundown of how this fifth game is going to go here a couple times now. You exhausted yet,
Are you saying you're tired of hearing it?
I was going to say you're going to explain the terms ad nauseum. I think we're going to explain the posts ad nauseum.
Yeah, no, games
No, it's
5 and 6.
important, though.
No,
You
because
gotta know.
obviously we put out, you put entries out, you put game pages out, people print them. There's some people who put a lot of time into this.
Of course.
And when you make a significant change like this, you want to let people know as far in advance as you possibly can. And in this case, obviously, we had no idea about the scratch of, they both had been scratched earlier in their week. We thought that we could get them in today, and they just weren't up. It's just not in their best interest to play health-wise. So they're both going to scratch, and we're not very deep as far as players to replace them because we also have a number of players who are out with illness right now. So the combination of the two, not having substitutes, not able to put together 8 post positions.
Yes.
We, of course, do apologize for that, but what we lack in post positions, we make up for enthusiasm and fun.
I was going to say, better have a 7 post doubles game than no doubles at all, because we were missing that for quite a while there, and
No
it's
question
good to
about
be
it.
back.
And look, if you're doing a pick 3 or you're doing the pick 5, you can completely eliminate a post position.
Easier.
That's in
It's
your
more-
favor.
Yeah, definitely helps the better out in those cases. And it's easy today. That 5th game, the team that you needed to get rid of was in the 8 post, so there was no having to move up posts and all that. So simple in game 5, a little more complicated there for game number 7, but of course, always important to give the exact information, and Stu does a great job of that.
Oh, we try.
See, look at Ron there. Throws it right up as we're talking about it, so the people...
That's Ron. That's our wonderful folks. I'm sorry, I'm always going to call it Teleview. Always there listening in. So that is the lineup for Game 5. Post 1 is Jedden and Ben. Post 2, Diaz Bragley. Post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Post 4, Freddie Queta. Post 5, Anderluck El Barba. Post 6, Lamonte Douglas. And Post 7, Juice, with Kubala substituting for Ron. There is no Post 8 for Game 5.
So we've had 4 doubles games up to this point, Stu. Not one team has won more than one time. 1 for Jedden and Ben, 1 for Bueno and Tennessee, 1 for Legend and Kubala, and 1 for Lamonte and Douglas. So Fred and Ikeda have been playing well, haven't gotten the win yet. They have a place in a show. Diaz and Bradley are getting a little more comfortable playing with one another. Both of those guys, obviously Bradley was returning this week, so hadn't been playing. 2 shows for that team. And Anderluck and El Barba haven't been able to figure it out. That was a team we said we saw glimpses that they showed signs that they could be a particularly good pairing, and then
good communication. I mean, they're both difficult. They're difficult partners to play with. I mean, they just are.
Yeah.
They can be difficult partners, but Tennessee plays pretty well with El Barba, as does Bueno. Bueno was able to play with.
Yeah, I just think both of those guys in particular are glue guys, as they say in sports. You can stick them with anyone, and they just, they benefit the team in any capacity. And when they play together, it's even
But I will
more
say
special.
this, that the communication between the two, they haven't been able to capitalize, but the communication has been pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The communication has been pretty good between these two teams.
Yeah, for Bueno and Tennessee in particular there. And it was a sweetheart pairing from that first doubles tournament, and wondering what's going to be happening. We should be starting up that second doubles tournament here soon. These games are not part of any one of those tournaments. There's no bonus money. These partners will be changing. At least some of them will be changing. Lamonte and Douglas, you always have the right to defend your title, so they will be back for that second tournament. And Douglas has won every doubles tournament he's participated in. He's 3 for 3. He missed the first one of last year, won the next 2, so he's the overall champion, then won the first one this year, so...
Then everybody started going down, and we haven't
everyone,
had a second
and then we
one
haven't had a
since.
second one, so will someone be able to take him down the next time? We saw Ron play doubles here, and in the games he's played with Juice, he looked pretty good. So if Ron's out there, whoever he's partnered with, you got to imagine they're going to give him a tough run.
We're ready to begin game number 5. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. And almost screwed up the scoring there, so made sure that was correct for 7 teams playing to 7 points. Jedden serves 2. The blue of post 2, Diaz and Bragley. There's a serve. We begin game 5. Ben from the 11 line on the catch. Goes deep. Couldn't keep it away from the overhead screen. Point 2. 2, first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, the team of Bueno and Tennessee. Bueno looked like he was going to take the serve on the left side. Tennessee's there. Catch by Bragley at the 12 line. Bueno midcourt makes the catch. Powerful backhand, clips the overhead screen above the 10 line. Point 2. Now receiving in the green shirts of post 4, this matchup has Diaz serving to Fred and Ikeda. Fred going for the serve, knocked it down, point 2. Diaz and Bragley have made 3 straight points. They will now serve to the black shirts of post 5. This matchup has Diaz serving to Anderluck and El Barba. El Barba opens up on the left side. Bragley from the 13 line. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 2. Joe on the board with 4 points. Here are the yellow shirts of post 6, Lamonte and Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Good catch by Bragley. Douglas from the 9 line. That hit the overhead screen. Point 2. Five straight points for the 2 post. Here now to complete the first round and receive wearing the pink shirts of post 7, Juice and Kubala. Kubala substitutes for Ron. Good serve by Diaz. Here's Kubala on the left side. Bragley from the 12 line. Too hard, too high, in the overhead screen. Point 7, play continues. That completes our first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. In this next matchup, Juice will serve the returning 1 post, the red shirts, Jedden and Ben. Under serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Point goes to the 1. Jedden and Ben on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, they serve to the white shirts of post 3, Bueno and Tennessee. Strong forehand throw by Tennessee. Difficult. Rabote comes right back to the sidewall and scores. Point 3. Returning, ready to receive. Green shirts of post 4, Fred and Ikeda. Ikeda reaches out, makes the catch on the forehand. Tennessee at the 13 line. From the right side, catch by Ikeda. Low and inside, tipped by Bueno, and then hit Tennessee. I thought you guys liked each other. Point 4. Returning the black shirts of post 5, Anderluck and El Barba. Wow, that's a little dangerous. Point 5. 5 on the board with 2 points. Here are the yellow shirts, post 6, returning the team of Lamonte and Douglas. Strong backhand by Douglas. Good catch by Anderluck. Douglas from the 13 line. Goes deep. El Barba at the 12 line. Nice catch. Douglas from the forehand. Anderluck takes it in the air. Strong backhand to the overhead screen. Point 6. Six has 2 points, but returning with possible game point, the blue shirts of post 2. Diaz and Bragley. Bragley makes the catch. Good. A great catch by Douglas. Powerful throw. Bragley with an equally good catch at the 13 line. Robote left side, trying to throw a shot, point, and game to the blue shirts of post 2. Diaz and Bradley. 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 play to 7 points for second and third place. 1 first serves to 3. Tennessee from the forehand at the 12 line. Ben on the backhand. Tennessee makes a great catch. Forehand throw back to the inside. Ben with a reach makes the grab on the right side. Tennessee from the backhand. Ben makes the catch. Bueno from the 8 line on the backhand. Goes deep. Caught on the forehand of Ben. Ben comes over the top. Bueno's there. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno winds up. Throws a 2-all. Out of play. Point 1. 1 has 4 points. Receiving post 4, the green shirts. Fred and Ikeda. Once again, this is a playoff for second and third place. Strong backhand by Jedden. Ikeda reaches up, makes a great catch on the right side. Ben makes the catch on the left side. Big backhand, Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Fred. Catch by Ben. Karam stopped, but not held on to in the front court. Possible place point for post 1, Jedden and Ben. Trying to stop them. The black of post 5, Anderluck and El Barba. Reverse by El Barba. Robote left side by Jedden. Good catch by El Barba. Point 5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Yellow shirts, Lamonte and Douglas receive. Douglas from the left side. El Barba on the backhand. Nice backhand by El Barba. Douglas goes deep. Catch by El Barba. Douglas on the forehand. Difficult catch made by El Barba. He holds on to it. Douglas from the 10 line. Robote forehand. Swing and a miss. Point 6. 6 on the board with 4 points. Serving to post 3. Bueno and Tennessee. Powerful forehand throw by Douglas. Good catch by Tennessee. Catch by Douglas. Point 6. Possible place point for the 6 team, Lamonte and Douglas. Trying to stop them. Post 4, the green shirts. Fred and Ikeda. Douglas on the backhand. Powerful backhand. Rebote for Fred. Fred got it up to the front wall. Here's Lamonte. Lamonte, low to the inside. Ikeda's there. Good catch by Lamonte. Lamonte, picada, caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda tried another one. That one didn't work either. Lamonte throwing it over Ikeda's head on this one. Rebote by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Powerful forehand throw by Douglas. Scoop, but not held on to by Ikeda. Point and place to post 6. One shows unofficial order finish 2-6-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Diaz and Bragley. Taking second, post 6, Lamonte and Douglas. Coming in third, post 1, Jedin and Ben. 2-6-1 is the official order finish for game number 5. And we'll have your prices up there in just a moment. So, communication issues continue with Elbarba and Anderluck. But, overall, not bad play. And a good win for Diaz and Bragley. The $2 Quinella 2-6, 2-6, 6-2. First and second in any order, $18.80. Trifecta, first, second, and third place finish, $251.20. And a $2 wager on 2 to win returns $16.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 6th game, a spectacular 7 singles match. There are no scratches. Yes, you heard that right. There are no scratches in Game 6. Shocked, I know. So am I. Game 6 will close out the Pick 3, soon to be retitled the Early Pick 3. Post time for game number 6 is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
I know I'm better at singles. I have more success in singles, but I learn more from doubles. I walk away with a lot more life lessons, and they stick with me, I'm telling you, late into the night, and those lessons they've stuck with me. Doubles it's kind of like, what do you want and what do you need? Playing doubles, you're definitely having to trust on each other. You're trying to rely on each other, and it's just a lot like a marriage. It's compromise. It's days where you're like, wow, this person's crazy, but maybe you can't express that. You can't tell them that. You got to tell them, hey, I'm with you. I'm gonna stick by you. You know, I got your back. You know, no worries. Even though maybe in your head you're like, what was this person thinking? You know, like they say, as iron sharpens iron, so friend sharpens friend. And that's what you find in doubles. You find that, you know, you and your partner, you make each other better. And it's hard, but you walk out a better person.
And folks, that was Diaz, the winning pairing of Diaz and Bradley for that 5th game there. And continues up that, we said there, every doubles team had, well, we had no doubles team that had won more than one game this week. That's a better way to say it. And that streak continues there. Diaz and Bradley win number 1. So if we want that streak to continue there in game number 7, it's going to be Fred and Ikeda still looking for win number 1, or the team of Anderluck and Elbarba, which we'll see if either of those teams can do that. In that game, that'll be game 7 here coming up in a few minutes. But to get you up to game number 6 first, there's no scratches in that 6th game. We got a video here that will explain for any new fans who may have joined us later in the program how the sport of Jai-Alai is played. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And game number 6 is now 3 minutes away. You see those will pays for the pick 3, which concludes in this 6th game. One consolation there, and a lot of nice payouts. Look at that, Stu. That board is... got some pretty big payouts all across there, and one consolation there if you had the 5. In this 6th game, that is Bradley there. Maybe not a popular pick in this 6th game. The reason why it's a 2 out of 3, but even Douglas, he'll take home a nice payout as part of that pick 3. And as Stu said, adding another one will be next week when you join us. There will be 2 pick 3s. That early one, as Stu said, will cover games 4 through 6. Will stay in the same place in the program. And then we'll have a late pick 3 that will cover the final 3 games, 7, 8, and 9. In addition to the additional pick 3, a couple new things. That Ocho guarantee going up to $3,000. Magic City Casino as well, Stu. They'll be opening up again Monday, opening at 10 a.m., 9:30 p.m. Magic City Casino and the Sports Club, both of those will be opening up again on Monday, so if you're in the South Florida area, and come watch the action in the Sports Club, and then come back and play at Magic City Casino.
Yes, the slot machines have been lonely. Lonely. I think I walked through there last week. I heard
it's
I heard
eerie.
One of them weep.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
God,
an
walking,
empty casino is a strange place.
Yeah,
it's definitely not a place. But not empty here in Highlight. And actually, we there's one door that leads into the casino that we don't go through for the most part. So we're very much isolated in our own little world over here. And yeah, sorry that we're not ready to let folks in to see live Highline just yet. We need to make sure that everybody stays healthy.
Yep.
We'd like to have a full. We'd really like to have everybody back so we could have a full complement of players and show you what we're really capable of and what they're capable of.
Yeah, but certainly with what's going on here and the protocol, not a lot of space back in that locker room for 20-plus guys, and what's going on in today's world, it's a thing of the past.
Yes. So we have less than a minute to go to begin Game 6. There are no scratches in Game 6. Post time is now. It's time to begin our 6th game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving. Red shirt at post 1 is Ben. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Tennessee. Ben serves. We begin Game 6. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Doesn't cut out. Tennessee stops it. Carambola. Thrown well to score. Point 2. 2 serves to the white shirt at post 3. This matchup has Tennessee serving to Anderluck. Ball tipped. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, the green shirt. 1-0. Tennessee with the catch at the 11 line. Nice backhand to the inside. Bueno's there. Robote left side. Caught in the air by Bueno. Bueno throws a carom. It does cut out. Tennessee got there, but could not bring it in. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Bragley receives. Ball tipped. Point 5. In our next matchup, Bragley will serve to the yellow shirt at post 6. Taking the court is Kubala. Bote forehand by Bragley. Catch by Kubala. Ball goes hard to the inside. Bragley back at the 12 line. Kubala picks it up on the left side. Goes deep. Robote for Bragley. Forehand Robote saved by Bragley. Here's Kubala. Ball goes to the inside again. Bragley. This Robote will fall short of the front wall. Point 6. In our next matchup, Kubala will serve to the pink shirt at post 7, receiving is Ikeda. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Scoop by Ikeda. Low and hard. And scoring. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8 is number 13, Douglas. Douglas from the forehand throws at 2. Ikeda's feet. Ikeda scoops it up. Caught by Douglas. Nice backhand. Robote forehand thrown by Ikeda. Good catch by Douglas. Robote forehand to the outside. Robote comes to the left side of Douglas. Gets it up to the front wall. Ikeda from the 7 line. Douglas makes a difficult Robote save. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda throws the carom. Douglas makes the catch. Douglas returns a carambola going behind Ikeda. That was the right throw. Good effort by Ikeda to try to get there. Well played by Douglas. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Ben. Robote outside placement will score for Douglas. Point 8. Douglas is on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post, returning in the white shirt at post 3, Anderluck. Douglas makes the catch in the air. Hard backhand. Low Robote. Saved by Anderluck. Back to the inside. Douglas goes. Anderluck read it. Couldn't bring it in. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8, Douglas. On the court trying to stop him in the blue of post 2, Tennessee. Great catch by Tennessee. Nice backhand. Robote left side to the inside, thrown beautifully by Douglas. Robote by Tennessee, clipped the sidewall. Douglas catches it in the air. Low and hard to the inside, and scoring. Point in a perfect game for the purple shirt of post 8, Douglas. 8 wins it 2 places. 4, 5, 6, and 7 will pair off and play off for third place. 4 first serves to 5. Robote left side by Bueno. Catch by Bragley. Bragley throws it hard. Bueno reels it in, but doesn't hold on to it. 0.5. 6 now serves to 7. The winner of this point meets 5 in the continuing playoff for show. Catch by Kubala. Kubala on the carom. That scores. 0.6. 5 serves 6. This is show point. Nice backhand by Kubala. Robote left side. Kubala catches it in the air. Sends it back. Gets it past Bragley. Bragley makes the Robote. This Robote is a little wild. Off the court. Point and a third place finish for post 6, the yellow shirt, Kubala. Unofficial order of finish, 8-2-6. Your price will be up in a moment. Results from Game 6 are official as posted. Coming in first, post 8, Douglas. Taking second, post 2, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 6, Kubala. 8-2-6 is the official order finish for Game number 6.
That was certainly more of a Douglas-esque performance in Game 6. One that, gets out there post 8, just runs it out perfect. Seems to be thrown at a million miles an hour, although went down on that Robote, seemed to grimace a little bit, but still didn't affect him at all and gets the win there.
The key is how to go down and not slam that elbow on the ground. Yeah. I mean, that's a real issue. That's a real issue that he needs to work past. $2 Quinella, 2-8, $17.40. That's first and second in any order. That's the Quinella or Quinella. The trifecta, 8-2-6. First, second, and third place finishing, 135-20. And the pick 3, 3-2-8. 3 of 3 numbers returning at $282 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 7, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Now, remember, the lineup has changed as a result of scratches, so let's give you a rundown of Game 7. Game 7, post 1, is Juice and Kubala. Once again, Game 7, post 1, Juice Kubala. Game 7, post 2, Fred Ikeda. Game 7, post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 7, post 4, Lamonte Douglas. Game 7, post 5, Diaz Bragley. Game 7, post 6, Anderluck El Barba. Game 7, post 7, Jedden Ben. Once again, Game 7, post 1, Juice Kubala. Game 7, post 2, Fred Ikeda. Game 7, post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 7, post 4, Lamonte Douglas. Game 7, post 5, Diaz Bragley. Game 7, post 6, Anderluck El Barba. Game 7, post 7, Jedden and Ben. Post time for Game 7, which concludes the high five, is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the off-season practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder but it's definitely a push that I want. And I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again. But we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
And that was Douglas there winning his first singles game and his first appearance of the day. Win 6 on the week, and total for him, number 92. 19-game lead over Ron now, who's holding on to second place and just continues to open it up here into week number 17.
And if you're curious in that video, the original Douglas making a brief appearance, handing his son a check last year.
Yes.
For the singles championship, I believe it was. That was...
Where did his father play then?
Father played at Melbourne Daytona in the late 80s, and then throughout the 90s in Milford. I believe he played a season or two in Bridgeport as well. Bridgeport, wow. Milford, of course, in Connecticut. And, of course, Daytona and Melbourne here in the state of Florida. All of them gone. Melbourne Highlight's still standing, not the court. They did, when they converted to dogs, they actually just tore down the court and put it in a dog track. In fact, as recently as a few years ago, you were able to, when you got off on Gale Drive, I think it is. God, wow, is that a random neuron firing in my brain? I'm not sure if that's the exit or not, but when you get off the exit, it still had the silhouettes of highlight players on the front of it as recently as 2000.
On the exit sign?
No. Well, you do have those in Florida. You know, the highlight player on the... Have you seen those on the state sign? I have to show you.
I got to say, I don't know if I've seen that.
It's a highlight silhouette. But no, on the front of Melbourne Dog Track, they still had the highlight players up in front. One of those things. Should we take them down? Why? Up next, Game 7. We have 4 minutes to begin Game 7. It's the second doubles game in today's performance. Once again, it is a 7-post game. So, Game 7, Post 1. Scratch Ron. Well, actually, let's not go over the scratch. Here's how the lineup looks. Game 7, Post 1, Juice and Kubala. Game 7, Post 1, Juice, Kubala. Game 7, Post 2, Freddie Cada. Game 7, Post 3, Bueno, Tennessee. Game 7, Post 4, Lamonte Douglas. Game 7, Post 5, Diaz Bragley. Game 7, Post 6, Anderluck El Barba. Game 7, Post 7, Jedden and Ben. The 8 post has been scratched entirely from game number 7.
We had a question forward to us from the Highlight Channel about fantasy highlight lineups. Questions regarding that, post those in the fantasy chat. I did notice for this week it was kind of strange that there's people at the bottom there that had lineups that may not have set a lineup that previously played, and usually there's a bunch of people with 0 points at the bottom, and I saw there weren't any this week. So as we're increasing with the numbers, that was one of the things the guy at the game said. You guys had a real lot of people in this fantasy league now. So he said he had to rerun the numbers. So if a lineup is missing there, please let me know in the Fantasy Highlight chat. It's in the chat section there. There's 3 tabs on fantasyhighlight.com, team stats and chat. You go to the chat, just post it there if there's an issue or a lineup you think maybe disappeared or isn't there, and we could adjust that for you. And again, Fantasy Highlight, it's completely free to play. If you'd like to do it yourself, we got over 150 people this week. And once we reach 200, Magic City said they would up the cash prize every week to $200. So it's completely free to play. There's a cash prize of $150 going out to the winner this week, in addition to a Magic City Highlight t-shirt. And how you'd like to play, all you have to do, go to fantasyhighlight.com. If you have yet to make a lineup or you're new to the Highlight Channel here, go to fantasyhighlight.com. You'll see a button that says Join This League. Click on that button. You got to log in with an email and all that. Once you create your account, you'll see a button that says Set My Lineup. You set your lineup for the week. You get 3 singles players and 1 doubles pairing for a total of 4 players on your team each week. Each one has a dollar amount, certain price tag. You got to remain within a $21 budget. And again, those prices change every week, so make sure to look out for that. You get 5 points per win, 3 per place, 2 per show, 1 per quad finish that your player earns throughout the week. And then the person with the most, after all is said and done here, after all the performances, will get that prize, which could go up to $200 once we reach 200 players. I think we have another. Do I announce the scratch one more time, Stu?
Before I could do that, I was correcting on my pronunciation. Ugali. Ugali Road, Melbourne.
Ugali.
I knew the exit was something. Meanwhile, I haven't been on that exit in maybe.
That was pretty good, though. That was
my father lives in Melbourne Beach, actually. But I mean, beach, like over on the ocean side. So it's actually a fairly short drive to get out there. It's not like here where you just hop on, one of the expressways. There you go. Trek
weave
back
your
and
way.
forth. Weave your way over to the ocean, find a causeway, and speed limit's 45 the whole way.
A lot of fun, yeah.
We're ready to begin game number 7, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts of post 1, we have Juice and Kubala. Kubala substituting again for Ron. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Fred and Ikeda. Juice serves. We begin game 7. Kubala from the 10 line. Ikeda at the 11 line. Backhand by Kubala. Goes deep. Point 1. Here are the white shirts of post 3. This matchup has Juice serving to Bueno and Tennessee. Good catch by Kubala. There's the backhand. Interference, the point will be replayed. Bueno picks this serve. Hard backhand. Caught in the air by Kubala. Tennessee on the forehand from the 12 line. Tennessee from deep in the backcourt comes out on the right side. Kubala from the left side. Rebote saved by Juice. Juice got in there to make that save. Good for him. Here's Bueno. Oh, that caught the side wall low, stayed low. Well thrown by Bueno. Point 3.
That's cheating. Sidewall chulas? Nah. I never seen that.
Here's the green shirts post for Lamonte and Douglas. Douglas makes the catch on the forehand. Low and hard to the inside, where it scores. Point 4. Black shirts at post 5 receive. Diaz and Bragley. Diaz looking for that serve. Here's Bragley from the 9 line. Douglas makes the catch. Strong backhand clears the overhead screen. Diaz for the rebote. Diaz hangs in there, makes the rebote. Here's Douglas. Winds up to 2-all, and it scores. That is beautifully thrown by Douglas. Point 4. Here are the yellow shirts at post 6. Anderluck and El Barba. Catch by Douglas at the 13 line. He comes over the top hard. What a catch by Anderluck. Ball tipped. Point 4. Here's post 7, the pink shirts, Jedden and Ben. This matchup has Lamonte serving to post 7. Under serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Point 7. Here's post 2, Fred and Ikeda. The first round's complete. All points are now double. Ikeda from the left side. Jed makes the save on the rebote. Fred was there, just couldn't make the catch. Point 7. Jed and Ben have 3 points. In this matchup, they serve to the returning one post, Juice and Kubala. Powerful backhand throw by Kubala. Jen for the rebote. Catch by Kubala. Kubala with a fine catch, the 12 line. Outside placement. Thrown beautifully by Kubala to score. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points, serving to post 3. Here's Bueno in Tennessee. Bueno picks the serve, throws the carom. Juice on the run, got it, stopped it, flips back a carambola. It's going to take a wonky bounce. Tennessee got it. Ugly throw, but it's in play. Ball tipped, point 3. Ugly sometimes works. 3 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 5 in the black shirts. This matchup has Bueno serving to Diaz and Bragley. Rebote by Bueno. Catch by Diaz. Diaz sends it back with a big bounce to the inside. Good catch by Tennessee. Tennessee got that forehand off high. Bragley lines it up, makes the catch, sends it back. What a catch by Tennessee. Another hard forehand. Bragley now from the 12 line. Bueno takes it in the air. Couldn't reel it in. Point 5. Diaz and Bragley have 2 points. Receiving in post 6, the yellow shirts, Anderluck and El Barba. Anderluck takes the serve. Strong backhand. Caught by Bragley. Bragley's from his knees. Comes up. Ball tipped. Point 5. Five on the board with 4 points, serving to post 4, Lamonte and Douglas. Powerful backhand. Scoop by Bragley. Douglas on the left side. Powerful backhand. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 4. Possible game point for the green shirts of post 4, Lamonte and Douglas. Trying to stop them in the blue of post 2, Fred and Ikeda. Douglas reaches up behind the 13 line, makes a great catch. Here's Ikeda from the 11 line. Douglas. Ikeda in the corner, reaching up on the forehand. Douglas moves in, makes a great catch on the left side. Powerful backhand, caught in the air, but not held on to. Point and game to the green shirts of post 4, Lamonte and Douglas. 4 wins it, 5 places, 7, 1, and 3 will play off for third place. 7 first serves, 2-1. Powerful backhand by Kubala. Good catch by Ben. Ben goes deep. Good catch by Kubala. Kubala on the back wall. Juggling ruled. 0.7. Possible show point for post 7. Trying to stop them post 3. Bueno in Tennessee. Rebote left side to the inside. Here's Tennessee on the forehand. Powerful throw. Caught by Ben at the 12 line. Bueno, good catch midcourt. Nice backhand. Caught by Ben. Ben with the catch at the 11 line. Forehand throw back to the inside. Bueno passes on it. Lets it go to Tennessee. Hard throw by Tennessee. Caught in the air by Jedden. Jedden to the inside. Great catch by Tennessee. Ben reaches up, makes the catch, makes the throw from the 12 line. Here's Bueno. Bueno goes deep from the left side. Good catch by Ben. What a difficult catch by Tennessee. He somehow got it to the front wall. Great catch by Bueno. What a carom by Bueno. It just caught the top of the pad. That is such a well-played point by both of them. Point and show, post 7, Jedden and Ben. Unofficial order finish, 4-5-7. Results from Game 7 are official, as posted. Coming in first, post 4, Lamonte and Douglas. Taking second, post 5, Diaz and Bragley. Coming in third, post 7, for a hard-fought point, Jedden and Ben. 4-5-7. That's the official order finish for Game 7. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. $2 Quinella, 4-5. That's first and second in any order. $27.60. The trifecta, 4-5-7. $6.55 even. The high five, 13284. All 5 numbers, returning $2,000. Someone needs to call Scott so he can get that paid right away, of course, and bring a whole new set of $2,001 bills to get it funded.
That'd be
for
fun,
tonight.
Right? All ones? No. Wouldn't fit. You can get a briefcase of just all ones. That would be, yeah, you get the option. They could ship it to you in a briefcase or...
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 8. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 8. There's also no scratches in Game 9. Game 8 closes out the Mighty Ocho. Post time for game number 8 is just 7 minutes away. Good luck. Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Caught by Elbarba. Rebote left side. Lamonte makes the catch. Returns a Carom that's gonna score.
Tight to the inside. Rebote comes out. Diaz sends that just under the overhead screen. High bouncer comes Dossier just in front of the 11 line. That's a long Carom. That one will score.
Reverse by Bueno. Kubala from the 7-line throws a 2-all. That is stopped on the forehand to Bueno. Bueno's carom. That's going to score. Carballo takes it in the air, throws a carom back to the outside, and that scores. What a shot. Douglas on the right side. Sidearm carom opens up beautifully. Outside placement of the forehand rebote. Bueno's on it. Rifling a carom to score. One of the best points of this season. Ragley from the 10 line. Over the top to the inside. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala's going to score. Catch on the forehand of Vanderloop. What a carom. That wow. There's the reverse. Caught by Ron. 2-all by Ron. Caught by Douglas. Carom by Douglas. Wow.
And folks, that was a collection there of the top 10 caroms from the 2019 season, of course, last year here at Magic City Jai-Alai. And now just 3 minutes away from the start of game number 8. Game 8 closes out that Mighty Ocho. So it was about $80 there placed into it today, so a little bit paid back out here as they will flash back up on your screen. 6 of 8 numbers, not bad. And again, that carryover in the Ocho, it's just over 1,800. So long as it is not hit in this evening performance tonight, which would be the only time it has been hit this season, but so long as it is not hit in this evening performance, there is a mandatory jackpot payout. That'll be tomorrow. So even if you don't get all 8 numbers, the consolations will pay out everything that is in the carryover. As we said there, the first time we came to the end of a meet this year, we've had one previously, and it, for example, 6 of 8 numbers paid back over $2,000 on that Mighty Ocho, so everything must go. And now we're just saying how the Ocho is a mandatory jackpot, specialty jackpot payout tomorrow with the high five. Same deal. If it's under 2,000,
it's guaranteed at $2,000.
It's guaranteed at 2,000. So there will be 2,000 paid out regardless.
That's the Scott rule.
Yeah, that's the Scott rule.
Look,
but just to clarify, I wasn't too sure.
Look, if he's paying, it's his, hey. He came up with it. He wants to do it. I personally, no chance. I wouldn't do it. He's way more generous than I am. No. If there's $2 wagered, you split $2. I'm strict that way. I just am.
Well, you shouldn't, huh?
Yes, no. It's the beauty of a guaranteed jackpot.
Yes.
1 minute to go to begin game 8. I just don't know what to talk about if I don't have scratches to announce.
Yeah, we've had
no
so
scratches
many.
in game 8 or 9. Scratches, realignments of the doubles, and if you are going to be back with us at 8 p.m., which we sincerely hope you will be, I think it's going to look very similar to how the 4 p.m. looked as well. So if you're trying to get a head start on those scratches, it's going to look pretty much identical to how to how the first matinee looked. And that brings us to post time for Game number 8.
All right, game time.
We are ready to begin our 8th game, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Bueno. Our first matchup has Bueno serving to Ikeda. Bueno serves. Game 8 begins. Bueno looks for the rebote on the forehand. Ikeda from the 8 line. Rebote off the court. What a scoop by Frank. That's right. That's Fire Chef Frank. Beautiful scoop on that forehand. Point 2. 2 first up on the board. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Douglas. Douglas with the backhand to the inside. Rebote is up. A little too high. Point 3. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Here's Kubala. Orion Rebote saved by Douglas. Here's Kubala. Scoop by Douglas. Beautifully caught. Rebote by Kubala. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Low to the back wall. Low to the Rebote. Played by Kubala. Douglas makes the catch. Sidearm Karam. Will score. Point 3. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Here's Anderluck. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. Strong backhand by Douglas. Rebote left side. Point 3. In our next matchup, we have Douglas serving 2. Ben, wearing the yellow shirt at post 6. Rebote left side by Douglas. Scoop attempt missed. Point 3. Douglas has made 4 straight points. He now serves to the pink shirt at post 7, worn by Jedin. Catch on the forehand of Douglas. Hard to the inside he goes. Jedin looks for the rebote. Came in the wrong side. Point 3. 3 with 5 points. Here now to complete the first round of play and receive. Wearing the purple shirt at post 8 is Tennessee. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. Rebote left side. Cleared the overhead screen. Point 3. Possible game point here for the white shirt at post 3. Completion of the first round of play makes all matchups double through the end of the game. Bueno receives. Hard throw by Douglas. Catch by Bueno. Karam by Bueno. Wide. Point and a perfect game for the white shirt at post 3, Douglas. 3 wins it 2 places. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Pairing off and playing off for show. 4 first serves to 5. Powerful backhand by Anderluck, scooped up by Kubala. Anderluck, that Rabote got ahead of him, 0.4. 6 now serves to 7. Catch on the forehand of Ben. Hard throw. Jed makes the catch on the right side. Placement to the inside. Ben takes it on the forehand at the 11 line. Ben makes it difficult. Rabote save. Here's Jedden winding up. Back to the inside he goes. That was like a fake 2-all back to the inside. Very nicely thrown there by Jedden. 0.7. 8 now serves to 1. The winner of this point meets 4 and 7 in the continuing playoff for show. Forehand Rabote, up, and away. It's gone. 0.1. 4, 7, and 1 remain in the playoff for third place. 4 first serves to 7. Strong backhand throw by Jedden. Rabote save by Kubala. Jedden to the inside. Kubala comes cross court, makes the catch. He goes deep. Rabote left side. Catch by Kubala. Kubala from the left side at the 8 line. Rabote forehand save. Missed. 0.4. Four serves, post 1, bueno. Ball tipped off the serve. Point, and a third place finish to post 4, Kubala. Unofficial order of finish, 3-2-4. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Douglas taking second, post 2, Ikeda coming in third, post 4, Kubala. 3-2-4 is the official order of finish for game number 8. And we'll have your prices up here in just a moment. $2 Quinella 2-3. Public all over this one. $9.80. That's first and second in any order. 2-3. 3-2 if you chose to bet it that way. But 2-3. $9.80. Trifecta 3-2-4. $66. The Mighty Ocho, 6 of 8 numbers, returning $18.20. Carryover jackpot, $1,886. However, that jackpot is guaranteed at $2,000 and must be forced out tomorrow. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game of this matinee performance, this late matinee performance. It's a spectacular 9 Superfecta match. Played to 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. It's your only Superfecta wagering opportunity in this performance. And don't forget, we have another performance coming up at 8 p.m. Saturday Night Jai-Alai at Magic City. Because nighttime is the right time to play Jai-Alai. Post time for Game 9, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you up to the start of game number 9, that's Superfecta 9-point singles match here to close it out. There's a couple subtle differences between the 7 and 9-point games, and this video will clear those up for you. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And game number 9 is now just under 4 minutes away.
You know, with those open tryouts that they had that I discussed with you yesterday about doing the voiceover work at the Jai-Alai Channel, I had no problem admitting this, that voice has absolutely grown on me. You know, that's not the person who I would have chosen. I did not think that was the best of the ones that I heard.
You were in the room where it happened? It's a Hamilton line. Have you seen Hamilton? I feel like that's right up your alley. Yeah, I feel it.
What makes you say that?
It's fun. It's humorous.
It's historical.
Quick, historical. All aspects.
I actually
of it,
became a huge fan of Lin-Manuel.
Of course.
Miranda,
yeah, of course.
When he did an episode of House. 2 episodes of House.
Oh, he was in. Oh, I didn't.
He did 2 episodes of House. One, the season 6 opener. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge House fan.
Yeah.
House MD, we should say. And also, I prefer to stay at home. But no, he did the 6 opener when House was actually hospitalized in the equivalent of a state psychiatric hospital in New Jersey, and he played the manic Hispanic.
Wow.
He played it brilliantly. I became a huge fan of his then, and then I had some opportunity to travel to New York in a few years back.
Yeah.
And was fortunate enough to be able to see it. Yeah, 2000. So, I forget what year it was, actually. It's been a few years.
Yeah, no, I know one of the things that people say is you have to listen to the music before you actually, watch it because it's quick.
It's a lot to absorb sitting there. And I didn't, when I saw it, it was very popular, but it wasn't the sensation that it later became.
Right.
Or that it has become.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite there yet. So it was a lot to take in at the time.
Yeah, my mom and I share an Apple Music account. So when she went to see it a couple years back, I didn't see it, but she downloaded the whole soundtrack. So when I put shuffle on my phone, like sometimes I get like Aaron Burr, I get all these songs. Like I knew the words to these songs because sometimes you're driving and you're just, you hear it, you start to process it, and then all these songs that came up, and I'm singing along like I'm. It's like, wow, this is no, it's fantastic.
It's
if you haven't seen
brilliant.
it, yeah, definitely check it out here.
It is brilliant. And yes, I forget that you're employed by the Jai-Alai Channel and that you cannot comment.
I can't. Yeah, I refrain
on these deeply private matters. But no,
my NDA is
no. That was not my first choice. That was not. But I think she's done a pretty good job.
I was gonna say Lefty had a second career in voiceovers. He didn't make the cut.
I got screwed out all
that. Was personal. I think Lefty
I didn't even know
the
they were
best.
doing it. It's a hey, do you have anything for me with the Jai-Alai Channel? Nothing. Nothing. You work for Magic City. You're with Jai-Alai. I mean, I'm used to that in Jai-Alai. It's like, you do what? Oh, it's still open? That's my favorite
That's the
one.
classic Jai-Alai.
Yeah, exactly. Miami Jai-Alai, like one of the oldest continuing businesses in Miami since 1926. And people would say, oh, it's still open? It's like, you didn't notice the billboards, the newspaper ads, nothing?
No.
None of
None
it,
of
huh?
that?
None of it, huh?
Shame. Yeah.
And that's why we do things differently in Magic City.
Yep, it is.
Realistically, I can't take credit for it. Scott looked at everything that everybody else has done and said, nope, we're going to do it all differently. Players, advertising, Jai-Alai Channel, obviously the announcing.
This is never before
No
seen
one
in
would
the
have freed
sport.
me up on a microphone like this
Back
ever.
in the day.
Ever. So, and again, I resisted for 2 years. Not intentionally. I didn't know what he wanted until he sat down and had that meeting with us and he explained it.
And then
I want the two of you to talk.
Yeah.
So, poor Paulie. I felt bad afterwards. I would have talked to Paulie like this. I didn't know this was what I was
Great guy to
supposed
talk to. No, of course. Nothing personal with him. And just taking a glance at the pool, that superfecta pool, up over 1,100. Got it. That's got to be a record. I can't definitively say that, but
And 1,400 in the try. It's good to see.
Yeah, don't even know if we've eclipsed the $1,000 mark. I'm sure we'll get verification. But one more to close it out before the 8 p.m. performance, dude.
Let's begin Game 9, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. This game is played at 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1 is Anderluck. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Douglas. Anderluck serves. We begin with an over serve. Point 2. Douglas first up on the board in our 9th game. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Kubala receives. Orion Rabote. Scoop by Kubala. And it looked like Kubala may have been throwing a shot, and he even pointed at it. Point 2. Douglas on the board with 2 points. Here is the green shirt at post 4, Ikeda. Big backhand, a little too big. That hit the overhead screen. Out of play, point 2. Douglas has 3 points. On the court, ready to receive in the black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Douglas serving to Bueno. Strong forehand Rabote turn by Douglas. Douglas on the forehand Rabote. Bueno makes the catch in the air. Scoop attempt. Missed. Point 5. In this matchup, Bueno will serve to the yellow shirt at post 6, Ben. Good catch by Bueno. Karen by Bueno does not open up. Caught on the forehand of Ben. Ben crossing the sidewall at the 8 line. Rabote by Bueno. That got away from him. Point 6. Here's post 7, Tennessee. Missed at the sidewall off a good serve by Ben. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive wearing the purple shirt of post 8 is Jedin. Jedin from the forehand. Good catch by Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Robote comes out to the 6th line. Jedden turns it to the inside. Good catch by Ben. Good footwork by Ben as well. That's out. Point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, the red shirt of Post 1, Anderluck. Point 6. 6 has 5 points, but remember, 9 points are needed to win a superfecta match, and this is a superfecta match. In this matchup, Ben serves to the white shirt of Post 3, Kubala. Robote forehand save by Ben. A little too high. That hit the top rail. Just under the overhead screen. Point 3. Play continues. Kubala's on the board with 2 points and serving to the green shirt of Post 4, Ikeda. Catch by Ikeda. Robote left side by Kubala. Ikeda, one-handed grab. Nice backhand. Catch by Kubala. Forehand Robote by Ikeda. Catch by Kubala. Kubala flips it up past Ikeda. Ikeda for the forehand Robote. Catch by Kubala. Robote to the inside. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda on the backhand. Robote forehand by Kubala. He faked the carom. Put it inside to score. Point 4. In this matchup, Ikeda serves to the blue of Post 2, Douglas. Ikeda makes the forehand Robote save. Here's Douglas. Landed in and scored. Point 2. 2 has 5 points. Remember, 9 points needed to win a superfecta game. Here's Post 5, the black shirt, Bueno. Robote save by Douglas. The carom stopped on the forehand of Douglas. Douglas throws it hard. To score, point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt of Post 2, Douglas. Trying to stop him, Tennessee. Catch by Douglas. Hard throw. Scoop by Tennessee. Scoop attempt missed by Tennessee. Tennessee turns to save the Robote. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, for the blue shirt of Post 2, Tennessee. Douglas, rather. No, you didn't win. You missed it. 6 places. 3 serves to 4. This is a playoff for 3rd and 4th place.
He said my name. He said my name.
Catch by Kubala. Goes deep. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep again. Robote left side by Kubala. Catch by Ikeda. Kubala with another bote. Good catch by Ikeda. Ikeda back to the inside. That was a nice fake. And it scores. Well played point by Ikeda and Kubala. Point in a third place finish for post 4. Kubala takes the quad. Unofficial order finish 2-6-4-3. $2-6-4-3, the official order finish for Game 9. $2 Canelo 2-6. That's 2-6 or 6-2. $33.60. Trifecta 2-6-4-104-20. Superfecta 10 cent. 2-6-4-3. $48.75. Overall, not a bad performance.
Not bad, but we got the one everyone's looking forward to coming up here in just under an hour and a half. That's evening highlight.
That's right. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, this will do it for this Saturday afternoon performance of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again at 8 p.m. That is just less than an hour and a half away. We'll play 9 more action-packed games at 8 p.m. We sure hope you enjoyed today's Jai-Alai action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai channel if you would be so kind, and let us know your thoughts and any questions you might have in the live chat during our performance. On behalf of players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us and hope to see you again at 8 p.m. this evening. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.